Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nokx. So we are starting a new series which is basically about one's journey from before being employed all the way to salary negotiations. And so today's episode we're going to start by looking at what you need to consider before you even put out your CV, before you even look at the job search. Before you even begin your job search, it's important to really look at yourself. So here we're talking about know yourself. And when I say know yourself, it's about what are your values, what are those things that absolutely matter to you, that are your non-negotiables, what are your deal breakers. And also think about what are those things when you do, you just get lost in time. You can do it even if you never got paid. And there's a number of tools that one can also use to just get an idea of what your strengths are. And I will post a couple of links below in terms of some of the free tests that you can do that just give you a better perspective on understanding yourself and understanding who you are. So that being said, the next step would then be to consider volunteer opportunities. And one of the benefits with volunteer opportunities is that you get to gain certain interpersonal skills. Most people think about, just because I'm volunteering, I'm not getting paid. And one might not immediately see the value. But in those volunteer opportunities, that's when you get to work as a team. You also get to communicate. So it's those kind of experiences that actually help you build the experience that you will put in your CV, as well as when you attend interviews, when they ask you those key questions, you would then be able to draw from those experiences. Beyond the volunteer opportunities, should opportunities that are not exactly in line with what you want, please do not just dismiss the role and say, no, this is a specific role I want. One of the things in my early career, I took a number of roles that were very far from what I wanted. One, I'd worked in a restaurant. Later, I worked in a call center as a call center agent, which then eventually opened the door to where I am today. But when I look back at those experiences, one of the key lessons that has just kept me for the rest of my life, in my restaurant experience, for example, one of the things I learned was the principle of under-promising and over-delivering. And that is a concept and a principle that carries me through till this day and would carry you in any role. So please, even on your journey to finding that role that is aligned to your values, that is aligned to your dreams, do not dismiss any other short-term roles. Because also it is, being in a job environment, it then even allows you to further network and meet other people who will connect you to opportunities that would definitely help open doors to where you want to go. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't sit at home, don't just sit in your couch, get up and do something, whether you're volunteering or even if it's just a role in a retail store or a contact center, at least it is a stepping stone to where you want to go. Having taken whatever opportunities that are offered to you, also learn of industry bodies. So if, for example, you one day want to become a script writer, there's, for example, the South African Scriptwriters Association, and that is a great platform that would allow you not only to learn more about the industry, but to also meet people who can give you further information on how to actually get there. And also, I am a big believer in LinkedIn. Do use LinkedIn, join certain groups, do comment, even whilst you're probably still working at a restaurant or a call center, or even in the retail space, even though that might not be your dream. I've also linked a video on how to conduct informational interviews. So when you are in those environments, when you meet those people who can help take your career forward, how do you actually do that? And an informational interview is one of the ways to do it. So I think in a nutshell, what I wanted to say is that know yourself and start somewhere. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.